Hey everyone, Andrew back again with another movie update. Got some sci-fi and of course some horror, so let's get started. So we'll start with some good old sci-fi, and we have here the Predator 3 movie collection. This is the 4K Ultra HD box set. I've already done a separate video on this box set already with my overall thoughts on it, so I will keep things brief for this update. I will say if you have 4K capability, I highly recommend picking this box set up. They look really good on the 4K format, especially the original movie. Massive improvement over the previous Blu-ray releases. So yeah, this is a great set and I definitely recommend it. Okay, so next up we have The Strangers Prey at Night, and I'm pretty late to the party on this one, but finally came across it for a good price, so picked it up, and I've been highly anticipating this one. I'm a massive fan of the original film. It's one of my favourite, not only home invasion films, but just modern horror in general. I think it's really well done. So 10 years later we finally have a sequel, and I've got to say, for the most part, I did enjoy this. However, there was one thing that, to me, let the movie down a little bit. I felt the strangers, the three bad characters within this movie, were just too much of a carbon copy of the original film. I was really wanting to know a little bit more about their characters, some backstory, but unfortunately we didn't get that, and I thought the movie as a whole would have been a lot better if we had have gotten that, but that wasn't the case. However, the rest of the movie I thought was really good. The trailer park or mobile home setting I thought worked really well. It was awesome. The movie looked really good. It was really well shot. There were some good suspenseful moments. There were some really good set pieces, especially the scene regarding the pool. That was phenomenal. The soundtrack was really good. It had a pretty good 80s throwback vibe to it, and I didn't mind the family that was being targeted either. And I really enjoyed the slasher elements as well. So overall I thought this was a pretty good sequel. However, the lack of character development with the strangers themselves kind of let the movie down a little bit for me. But with that being said, I still would recommend it if you haven't checked it out already. Next up we have A Quiet Place, and again, very late to the party on this one. I didn't get a chance to check this one out in theatres, and I really wish I had. Wow is all I can say. This absolutely was a mind-blowing experience. This is what modern horror needs right now. It's fresh, it's unique, and it was just absolutely phenomenal from start to finish. I don't really have a bad thing to say about this movie whatsoever. This is how you make good, suspenseful, and horror with good tension. This is how it's done. Suspense and tension done to perfection. Yeah, I don't really have a lot more to say other than, wow, this blew me away. The hype is definitely legit. So if for some reason you have not checked out this movie already, definitely do yourself a favour and check it out. The family worked really well together. They had good on-screen chemistry, fantastic acting and characters. The creature effects, they looked amazing. And as I said, it had just absolutely phenomenal suspense and tension. Even when you didn't see the creatures and you were anticipating their arrival or what was going to happen when someone made a noise, so well done. This was so effective and absolutely blew me away. A modern masterpiece in my opinion. So yeah, that is my thoughts on A Quiet Place. Next up we have Boar, and my overseas viewers may not even be aware of this movie. It's an Australian creature feature. It came out this year, and it's directed by Chris Sun, who did Charlie's Farm, which I know a lot of you are familiar with. This is different to Charlie's Farm, obviously. It's not a slasher, it's a creature feature, and this is so well done. This has a lot of popular horror stars in it. Bill Moseley, Nathan Jones, who was in Charlie's Farm, and this also stars John Jarratt, who is pretty well known for his character of Mick Taylor in Wolf Creek. It was good to see John Jarratt play a completely different character in this. His character was really, really good. This was just a awesome, good old Aussie creature feature. The Boar effects were animatronic and they were really, really well done. It had a lot of good practical effects. The gore was absolutely fantastic. I, again, like A Quiet Place, I don't really have anything bad to say about this movie. I pretty much got everything that I was expecting out of it, and it's got a lot of really good Aussie humour as well. So I highly recommend this one. Really, really good, fun, really well done modern creature feature. So definitely highly recommend it. I'm not too sure if it's got a release overseas as of yet. However, it's available on DVD and Blu-ray over here. So yeah, if you get a chance to check this one out, definitely do so. Another really, really good movie from Chris Sun. And lastly is Jigsaw, and I don't have a lot to say about this because I have not watched it yet. In fact, I'm a little bit behind with some of the later sequels within the franchise actually, so I'll get around to this one. I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. It looks pretty good, so that is Jigsaw. Okay, so that does it for this movie update. If you've seen any of these movies, let me know what you think of them in the comment section below. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.